Hey friends! So it looks like a bunch of you are able to see these videos. So I'm going to go ahead and continue to post them. And hopefully this is a great way to access all you guys at your house. Um, Currently, I'm sitting in a sea of books, you guys. Look at all these. Ah! My friend just donated a bunch of books to my classroom for all of us to share. So I cannot wait until I'm able to share these with you guys. I have a few that I know a lot of you are going to love. I don't want to say your name, so I'll just shout out your number. Um, Number 6, you're going to love this Pinkalicious one. 25. Oh, yeah. Number 18. He's going to love this one. Look at it. It's a dinosaur book, and look at it. Ah! How cool. And I know my girls are going to go wild for these. Number 10, especially. And we got a bunch of different books by Dr. Seuss. We've been studying him, looking at his author's craft and how he likes to rhyme a lot in his stories. Oh, I'm so excited. I think I'm going to pick one of these books and add it on to the end of this video so you guys can have a little reader. Oh, there's my clock. One day I'll learn how to edit that out, but until then, just look at me. And it's off because it's 4:04 right now, so it's ringing at the wrong time. So, try to plan around that. Anyways, let's go ahead and get started with ELA. All right, so we're going to be starting a new unit today, Unit 7. And Unit 7 is talking about holidays and important role models or people that are important to us. So the first passage I have for you today is an informational text. Say it. Informational text. Say it. Now, if it's an informational text, is it fiction or nonfiction? Fiction, fake. Nonfiction, not fake. Which one? Nonfiction. It's the real deal, people. This is a real holiday that Americans celebrate around the fall time. And the title or the name of this passage is Veterans Day. Let me see. Why is Veterans Day such an important holiday? It's the day we honor the men and women who have served in our military. On November 11th each year, we observe Veterans Day with parades and speeches. It's our way of saying a big thank you to the brave veterans. On to our next read aloud from our Mentor Read Alouds, Volume 2, Benchmark Education Company. Well, bam. Okay. So, I want you guys to take a look at these pictures. What graphic features do you notice about them? Did somebody take these with a camera? Or did somebody draw them? Are they the same or different? How and why? Tell somebody you're sitting with. Okay. The title of this story is The First Thanksgiving. What is your favorite thing about Thanksgiving? Is it helping to cook the juicy turkey or eating it? Maybe it's seeing all your cousins. There are so many things to love about our modern day holiday. The smells, the food, the fun. The first Thanksgiving, long ago, was very different. It all began when the Pilgrims reached America after a long, difficult journey across the sea. It was almost winter and terribly cold. Clock. A different clock this time, though. That matters. My dad loves clocks. All right. What did they find? Nothing. No houses, no shops, and no food. The Pilgrims got weak and sick. They needed help. these words underneath this picture here. What's that called again? A label or a caption. Remember, a caption tells you more information about a picture, okay? And this caption says, the Pilgrims arrived in Plymouth, Massachusetts in 1620, okay? So that goes with this picture here. Take a look. Who do you think Pilgrims are? The Wampanoag, a Native American people, shared what they had. They helped the Pilgrims live through that first winter. Finally, winter ended. The Wampanoag taught the Pilgrims many things, like where to fish and hunt, how to get sap from maple trees, and how to plant harvest crops. The Wampanoag people were living in Plymouth when the Pilgrims arrived. How do you think the Pilgrims feel about the Native American tribe that helped them? They taught them all these new things. They taught them how to fish, how to hunt, and they shared with them when they had little food. How would that make you feel? That fall, the Pilgrims had enough to eat and to share. They invited the Wampanoag to a feast. Together, they gave thanks for all the good harvest and their friendship. Every fall, we celebrate the first Thanksgiving. We are thankful for good food, good friends, and family. The menu probably included turkey, duck, deer, clams, beans, cranberries, squash, and pumpkin, but no potatoes or pie. No potatoes? Ah! Okay, so let's recap on a few key details. Remember, key details are super important. You can't drive the car without the keys. You can't finish the story without the key details. Am I right? All right, so some key details. Go ahead, pause the video here if you'd like to tell some key details to your mom, your dad, your cousin, whoever you're watching this with. Tell somebody. For the rest of us, I'll go ahead and let you know some of my key details that we came up with. Okay. Number 1, the Pilgrims got to America in winter. Number 2, the Pilgrims needed help. Number 3, the Wampanoag shared what they had with the Pilgrims. Number 4, the Wampanoag taught the Pilgrims how to get food. And number 5, the Pilgrims invited the Wampanoags to a feast. Okay? So for writing today, I want you to go ahead and tell me one of these key details or tell me something you learned. So you can pick one of these two sentences. You can either say, I learned Do you write this line? You all better be screaming no at me because I don't want to see that line. Stop. Okay. I learned, and then tell me something you learned. Something you didn't know before this story. And remember, you end this sentence with a period because you are making a statement. You are telling me something. You're letting me know what you learned. And what kind of letter did you start this sentence with? Don't say I. I know it's an I. Is it capital or is it lowercase? Capital. It's big. It's starting a sentence. Okay? So you can either say I learned, finish your sentence, or you can say one key detail is you don't write that line? Tell me one of those key details. If you forgot, go ahead and replay the story. Beauty of technology, I guess, right? Also, parent tip, when you are helping your child learn to spell and practice writing, do not worry about the spelling unless I specifically give them. They should know how to copy word for word here and letter for letter. But if they are sounding out their sentence, That's okay. Make sure they are listening to the right sounds, the beginning sound, the middle sound, the end sound. For example, if the word is tap, t, a, p, make sure they get the letter that makes those sounds. Okay, if the word is harder to sound out, that's okay if they put the wrong letter. As long as you can read it phonetically, spelling will come later. Don't stress too much on the spelling. For my read aloud of the day, I actually didn't pick one for my friend, the new box that we just got, but Miss Yax just gave me this before we were off. And you guys know how much I love yoga, and I thought this would be a perfect time for anyone that's feeling a little stressed due to this virus going around. I feel like this will really help you guys out. So let's read it and find out. Thank you, Miss Yax, for letting us have this book. Peaceful Piggy Meditation. Peaceful Piggy Meditation by Carrie Lee McLean. Sometimes the world can be such a busy, noisy place. Sometimes it feels like you always have to hurry, hurry, hurry. And you feel like you can't slow down, even when you're sitting down. It can be hard not to lose your temper when you're angry. And you can get really frustrated when things don't go your way. So it's good to have a peaceful place inside. It's good to meditate. Peaceful piggies know when to take a break. Find a quiet spot and just breathe. 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 Mom or Dad might have to help them set up a special place with a few things. Maybe a crystal for clear thinking, a stone for stillness, or even a flower for kindness. Peaceful piggies sit like a king or queen on their throne, feeling the solid earth beneath them and the big sky all around them. Every day, they sit feeling their breath going in and out until their minds calm down. So, peaceful piggies feel free, like a bird in the sky, and as calm as a pond on a cool, clear night. This makes it easier to accept things that happened and stop wishing for things to be different. Come back to life, Goldie. She's gone. See how sad she is. We're talking about accepting it. When you're peaceful, you can be truly fearless. Best of all, when you're feeling peaceful, you like who you are, just as you are. So it's easier to face the truth about yourself. And better say sorry. I was mean to her. Right? Because we all make mistakes, even Miss K. And it's easier to stand up to others. Peaceful piggies take good care of their friends. And their enemies too. You have to be nice to everybody, right? They try to be loving and kind to all beings, even worms. By slowing down, peaceful piggies notice that all the magical little things in life, like the way raindrops race each other down the window. The way the clouds tell silent stories, and the way the birds sing songs just for you. Having a peaceful place inside helps keep a happy heart happy, so that even on a horrible, painful, disgustingly rotten day, like a day that I can't see you guys, a peaceful piggy can smile. All right, toodaloo, my peaceful piggies. Mwah!